How y'all doing? And thanks for watching. We've got a nice 2016 GMC Sierra here. Very clean, beautiful truck for its age. And for once, we didn't flash anything on the vehicle. This was strictly accent lighting and auxiliary lighting. So what you're looking at right here is a slew of TecNiq S2 3/4 inch bullet lights. We wanted to add a little bit of extra marker warning, not even really warning, just marking lights around this vehicle. So we developed this package with the customer, kind of did exactly what he wanted. We also added a 20-inch S8 Baja Designs, shout out to Baja Designs, our newest light supplier, S8 20-inch single row amber driving combo light bar into the grille. We flush mounted French that into the grille, and as you can see, the S8 bars do have a backlight feature, so if you power up the small green wire, you can get this backlit feature on the S8 bar that we also tied into the parking light circuit. You see we put one of these 3/4 inch lights on each step bracket. Very easy, plastic flange there, not a problem to wire it up, and there's a plastic grommet on each side of the floor you can pop your wires up through. We also added the 3/4 light to each side of the fog of the tow hook down by the fog light, and that's to coincide with the 4 that are right under the hood in the nose. In that fog hook, or in the tow hook, why do I keep calling it fog hook? In the tow hook pocket, we also added another side-facing amber, and what that does is it gives you just a little bit of side warning when he's kind of coming down to a cross street, a little bit of side visibility. I guess again, not warning, just visibility, and it lights up the fog, the pocket around the tow hook there really nicely. Now here's what I mean by that, and it's a little difficult to make out because the factory DRLs are kind of washing the camera out right now. But at night, that side fire light just kind of glows that whole tow hook pocket, and the tow hook is chrome, so it reflects off the tow hook real nicely. Just adds a little unique accent there, and we put that right on the inside of the tow hook bezel there and shined it sideways. You can also see that S8 there right in the grill. Here's a little closer shot of the front there. Again, sorry about the brightness of that headlight, but you can kind of see right there how it looks a little bit closer up. Let me show you what we did along the side. As I said here, we kept it kind of simple. We just put one of the 3/4 on each of the step brackets, 3 down the side, tied it into the parking feed, as you can see. So we get a little bit of side indication in addition to the mirrors. Looks nice. You've got that little amber light on the side of the OEM headlight, a little red light on the side of the OEM tail light, your mirrors in amber, and now you got your 3 steps also in amber. There's a shot with that amber S8 lit up, that 20-inch bar, which by the way is insanely bright. Give another shout out to Baja Designs. What an amazing set of products, and we're currently testing out a lot of their stuff. So give us a shout out if you want to put some Baja on your truck. Alrighty, around the back here to kind of complete the look, we went with the typical 3 dots in the center, and we added 1 on each side also, just to give him 5 3/4 lights underneath the tailgate. The customer really liked that look, so that's kind of what we went with. We also added in some LED reverse lights to get rid of those ugly halogens. We've swapped out the OEM license plate lights for LED as well. And the other thing we did, this is a very first, we created the bed light from hell. And what I mean by that is factory, when you hit the cargo light switch, you get the 2 mirror lights that you can see poking right above the bed sides there. And you also get the 3rd brake light cargo lights. The 3rd brake light cargo lights are a gross yellow halogen 194 type bulb, but the mirrors are crisp white LED. So we wanted that to match. And we wanted it to be, as you can see, the reverse is not part of that circuit. We also wanted the cargo light to be super bright. Now, there are some plug-and-play bulbs for that cargo light, but what we did is we retrofitted a set of LED headlight bulbs in there. And we let this run for an hour on the bench, and no heat issues, no power draw issues. And as you can see, this is probably the brightest cargo light on the planet right now. So hope the customer likes this little surprise. He gave me some creative freedom, which, by the way, I like a lot. So if you're bringing your truck into me and you give me the freedom to kind of try something new or surprise you with something, that helps me come up with some creative ideas like this. So I now have the world's brightest cargo light, and I hope he enjoys it. And as you can see, he also has the nice ID marker lights in red under the back of the truck. And here's a little bit farther view away. Now, as far as how we switched all this on and off, for the parking lights, it's just a parking switch. And we went the factory switch. As you can see, I'm just hitting the remote here. So it's all hooked up in the factory. And for the cargo light, the bed light from hell, we have that just tied into the OEM circuit as well. The amperage draw was not enough to create any issues. And the S8 in the grill has a small switch inside. I'll show you now. So right here in the cab of the truck, we just have a little double stick mount switch right there. I actually robbed it from another light bar kit. And we just liked that it was self-adhesive. It's double stick tape, no holes drilled, just a nice little switch. And you can get any kind of switch like this anywhere, but that's what we used for this one. Runs a relay underneath the hood, of course. Got a 25 amp fuse underneath that hood, relay driven on the light bar, so there's no load on this switch here. And as you can see, it's just real convenient right down there next to the OEM console area here. So thanks again for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this accent lighting build, and we will see you on the next video. Make sure to check the links in the descriptions for any products that we are selling currently. And if you have any questions, email us in. We'll be happy to answer all of your questions via email at info@wickedwarnings.com. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you soon.